Hi, Nazym. So we've got more essays from you. I'm very happy to see them. Let's take a look straight away, see what you had to say. Okay, green energy reduces cost and is better for the environment, or is it a serious threat? Let's see. Experts throughout both the developed and developing world debate whether green energy is beneficial for don't forget the here, environment and economy. Some people think that green energy is a menace for energy safety, yet personally I think that both Earth and global economy gain value out of clean energy usage. This essay will use examples from Mongolian government and Tokyo University to represent points, improve arguments from both sides, and it will provide details of my opinion in the conclusion. Okay, fine. Let's see what you continued on to say. On the one hand, there is ample evidence that alternative energy sources represent energy security, an energy security threat to a country that owns conventional energy sources. Maybe not really owns. Maybe a better word here is possess. Okay. The central reason behind this is twofold. Firstly, the green energy development leads to, I wouldn't have said here. So, green energy development leads to redundancy of traditional energy sources. Secondly, power generated out of clean energy sources may be insufficient to cover all production and manufacturing needs of the country. Okay, why didn't you develop this one a little bit? You just kind of threw this out there, and then you just, you didn't carry on with it. Then you just went to your next idea. I'd rather you didn't do this. If you're going to present a main idea like this, then you really need to support it. So, green energy leads to redundancy of traditional energy sources. And so what? What's the point? Why is this a security threat? I mean, why are you mentioning it? Do you understand what I mean? So if you're not going to develop it, then don't mention it at all. But you probably should develop it if it is somehow relevant. Okay. For instance, green energy is considered to be a potential threat to power generating systems in Mongolia, and its government puts legal barriers to its development in the country. Why? So, I mean, this also, to me, needs to be developed a little further. So you're saying this very interesting statement, but I don't know why. And you don't want to leave the reader with any questions, okay? You can see already that in this paragraph I've had 2 questions where I thought, well, say more. Tell me more about this, okay? All right. On the other hand, there are many countries in the world that do not have vast amounts of mineral resources beneath their land surface. These countries find green energy find something to be. Cost-effective and environmentally friendly. So you needed an and here, no comma, and this should have been environmentally. Even if there are power-generating companies that use coal and oil, no comma here, as electricity sources, the alternative energy companies find themselves flourishing there. For example, an empirical study from Tokyo University indicates that 1/3 of electricity in Japan is being produced by solar batteries and wind generators, leading to an electricity tariff decrease by 25% and CO2 emissions decreased by 30%. Hence, it is obvious that clean energy brings both environmental and economical advantages to the country. Okay, let me see. All right, fine. Yeah, okay. Fine. Concluding from the arguments and examples given above, it is obvious that both views have their own merits. I strongly advocate that green energy is beneficial not only for the environment here, but also for the country's prosperity. The importance of alternative energy will continue to increase in the nearest future. All right, that was nice. I liked it. There were a couple of areas, obviously, in this paragraph specifically that I felt you needed to add more content to your writing. But on the whole, it was a good essay. All right, now let's take a look about the darking. I can't speak today. The barking dog letter. Okay. Dear Sir and Madam, I am writing with regards to the barking of the dog which lives in your house. Okay, so a couple little grammar problems here. I tend to avoid these kind of unnecessary prepositional phrases, like you've got of the dog, with regards to the barking of the dog in your house. So, okay, it's fine, but you could have kind of cleaned it up a little bit more. So I'm writing with regards to your barking dog, and you could have stopped there, or to your dog which barks day and night, and that's it. And obviously, if it's your dog, it's probably in your house. So, okay, I live in the house next to yours, and you're missing an and here. Recently, I had a baby. I'm afraid that she cannot sleep properly due to the dog constantly barking. Whenever she hears a dog, she immediately wakes up and starts crying. You didn't need a comma here. I have tried many different things to make her fall asleep, despite the permanent noise, with no success, however. May I kindly ask if anything could be done regarding the noise, especially at night? I hope I do not offend you. All I am asking for is silence so that my little daughter can sleep properly. If you would like to have a discussion on this issue, please contact me by phone number this. I really hope we can straighten this matter out smoothly. Thank you very much in advance. Yours faithfully. Okay, so Nazym, you didn't need the capital here. You could have put a lowercase f. It's good. It's good. It's funny. I never really consider this one to be a formal letter. I mean, it's your next door neighbor, so you probably know the people. So I probably would have, I actually expected this to be in a neutral or informal style. You went the other way and you did it rather formally. Okay, I mean, you could argue it either way. Perhaps, you're a new neighbor and that's why you're being formal. You don't know the people yet. So I'm not going to comment negatively on that. I think that typically these letters are pretty straightforward, though, whether they need to be formal or informal. This one, yeah, I can see your point. In my head, it's always informal, though. Alrighty, you did state your reasons for writing. You did say what you would like to happen. However, I think you could have added a little more to this. You just asked if we could have a discussion. I thought you would actually present a solution, like perhaps, tell the family next door that you have a contact who is a dog trainer, or, maybe you have a veterinarian who deals with this type of problem. Maybe you know a doggy psychiatrist who prescribes medications to depressed dogs. I don't know. So I did expect a little more for this. I mean, all you really said is let's straighten out this matter. Okay? But your style was certainly respectful. Alrighty, so some nice essays from you. I saw some things that I really enjoyed in both your essays, so you've done a good job. Now you need to correct them. You need to add the errors to your error correction list. Send them back to us, of course. I'll be waiting for them. Although, as from what I can see from your email, I think this is your last essay in this particular pack. So I don't know what your plans are. I don't know when you plan to take the IELTS. I do hope that you will continue to work with us straight up to your exam so that you don't forget any of the skills and tips that you've been learning so far. It's really important to keep practicing right up to your exam. So I hope that you'll continue to work with us so that we can do that together, okay? In any event, I want to wish you lots of luck. You've done a really good job, and I can see your writing has really improved. So keep on working. I hope to see more of your essays, okay? And whatever happens, best of luck and keep us informed.